So it's one of them things like lock of the week. Put your money there. Follow me. Follow the heater. If that's your only bet, put it on Ohio State for this week.
Sheesh.
That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
man.
You said, what'd you say?
4 units.
So what'd you say? 4 units?
4 units. I mean, you can do that when you.
No cap.
You feel me saying? When you hot.
When you up like
when
that.
you up and hot. You can. You know what I mean? Express that. Yeah.
Let me think about that.
You can. Yeah. That's how confident I am in that one.
Yeah, they didn't look too good that first game. To be real with you.
And I think I just want to clarify some things. I think my man Moss had my record a little wrong right
here.
Okay.
You got the stats out.
Yeah. I had to look back at the chat. Okay. You know, I had Seattle. You know, they didn't cover.
Right.
We pushed on the Browns.
Right.
And I had Tampa, and
so
I had
won.
Green Bay. Green Bay won.
Oh yeah, Green Bay did.
Yeah. It's all good. You know.
Oh, so we had the same two Tampa and Green Bay as a straight up. That was my last week.
Players mess up.
Nice.
Players
do mess up, bro.
I just had to check. That ain't sit well with me, man.
Right.
That 1, 2, and 1.
Yeah. I'm glad you double checked. You know what? I had Buffalo. Remember, I think I said in the chat.
Yeah,
Buffalo.
I think you had. Yeah, and I said Green. Yeah.
See, I had Buffalo.
It's all good.
You know what I mean?
One more thing about this Penn State game. Penn State's down. They top 2 running backs. So their best running back, I think his last name is Brown. He didn't even play this season. I think he had some undisclosed injury coming into the season.
Okay.
Right.
Non-COVID related. Not sure what that is. He's the star. That was big for them. For them now to be down, I think their backup running back. There's, bruh.
Ohio State. Did Ohio State play yet?
Yeah, they put up like 57 points last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Justin Fields is out there.
Nebraska, right?
Nebraska.
Beat the brakes off them dudes. I think they only let up 7 points.
Steve-O, what you got for me, bro?
Lock of the week, man. I'm riding back with Drew Brees and the boys.
Oh, the Saints.
That's 2 weeks in a row, bro. That's a double lock for me too.
Yeah. I like the Saints in this position.
Man, I like them too.
Again, Michael Thomas is out. However, they've been playing.
Right.
I thought he said he practiced today.
Nah,
he tweaked his knee or something.
Yeah, so he's gonna be out. However, I mean they still find a way to put up points, man. They clicking. Chicago, they got a good defense, but I just don't think that their offense is going to be able to put up points with Drew Brees. I mean,
I actually wrote those exact words.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steve.
So
Talk to him.
It's to me, I think that's my lock of the week, man. I'm gonna go with the Saints here.
Yeah, with the Saints.
Minus what? 4?
Minus 4.5.
Okay.
4.5. It's the line is actually starting to climb. And just to piggyback off what Steve said, that offense is a question mark to me. You know, I mean, they beat Tampa, right? Mm-hmm. But they got losses to Indy and the Ravens. And then that defense is good, but Allen Robinson is going to be out. It looks like no Cordell Patterson. And people might think that, hey, like, it's just Cordell, but he's huge in the special teams game.
Yeah, he's a good returner. He could change the field position.
Right, he's huge in the special teams game. So don't overlook that. There's always 3 phases to football: offense, defense, and special teams. So, I think that's a huge blow. And then, I'm a Nick Foles guy, man. But I just don't know if they figured out how to use him right. Sometimes it seems like they're off. Sometimes he wants to speed up and keep going, and then other times they slow it down. So that offense to me is kind of out of mix. They can't run the ball, and I think Foles needs a good run game to keep him in rhythm in the game. Right. And then the starting center's out, which is
key.
Which is very huge.
Centers is key.
You know what I mean? Because they do all the line checks, and then that just transaction between the quarterback and the center, you cannot overlook that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, and then with Drew Brees not being able to push the ball down the field, at Soldier Field, there's always kind of high winds inside Soldier Field. But he don't really push the ball down the field no more. He's a dink and dunk type guy.
Right.
I think Chicago's going to have. I literally wrote this. I think Chicago's going to have a tough time scoring in this game. I like Drew here. There's a possible look ahead because they got Tampa right behind this. But I like Drew Brees. I like the 4.5.
I mean, you really can't look ahead though past Chicago. They only 5-2, right?
They're 5-2, but the big game is against Tampa because Tampa's in the division.
Yeah,
right. And they beat Tampa the first time.
And they already beat Tampa. You know what I mean? So that's
true.
That's a huge game.
Yes, you're right. Guess you're right.
But last 4 years, Drew Brees has beaten Chicago by an average of 12 points.
Okay.
Give me Breeze, man.
That's so both y'all locks is
that's
New
double
Orleans.
lock. Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row,
I'm
bro.
on it,
Weeks in a row.
I'm on it.
That's
So our
2
locks
weeks.
is Ohio State,
They-
Saints, and Saints.
Yeah. Double lock, man. Lock it in. We gotta get like a sound effect for that, like a bomb or some shit. You know what I mean?
Funk Flex Bomb.
Something. So we're gonna switch it up, man. Usually we talk about some some betting, some 101, just trying to make sure for our new listeners and our rec listeners to keep you up to the language. Understand that you understand lines, you understand the different terms and how to bet, how to read lines. We want to make sure that not only do we bring you a big fish, but we teach you how to fish, if you dig what I'm saying. So we want you to be able to go out and do this on your own. This is also a teacher thing. But we're going to switch it up. We're going to talk about them 76ers, man, and what the Sixers have been doing, man, because basketball, what? I know I seen they were talking about December 22nd, but now the players are pushing back, if I'm not mistaken. They're trying to push it back to MLK Day. In January. So who knows what's going to happen, because I think a lot of the stars are saying they're not going to play that early and that fast.
So a lot of them might sit out is what they're saying.
Right.
They'll sit out the first month.
Right. So my question to you boys is, though, for what the Sixers did, so I'm going to run down the hires and the things the Sixers did. You like that, bro? Mm-hmm. It's a little bit like the Mad Elf. It's close, but it's not Mad Elf. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Remind me of just Golden Monkey.
Right. That's not bad. You like that? No.
There's a little kick to it.
Yeah, it's 10%.
Yeah, right.
What is it, 10?
11.
Oh, shit.
10. Yeah, you're right.
I'm getting used to the President days. You know what I mean? They a little different.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey.
That's what I was talking about, that $70, man. You know what I mean? But the delivery wasn't good, though.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
So we went, we hired Doc Rivers. Then we hired, as our head coach, we hired GM Daryl Morley. I think
he's not the GM. He's just going to be the president of basketball
operations.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Brent's still the GM.
Oh, okay. You're right. Then I saw we hired Sam Cassell as an assistant. I heard that Dave Horgen, I think that's how you say his last name, another assistant. He was up for a head coaching job. So I know his face. The name don't really sound familiar. And who was the old black coach from New Orleans? Allen. Is it Alvin? Allen.
Gentry.
Yeah. He's looking like he's going to be an assistant. Well, so if you look at this, and I think there was another one. There's a defensive coach. That's known for his defense. I forget. I think he was on the Celtics, maybe.
Doc Rivers.
No. It wasn't Doc. No, it wasn't. No, Sam wasn't. Was Sam on the?
He's on our roster now.
Yeah. But there was somebody else who was bitching about Embiid that said Embiid gets away with everything or something like that. But he's a defensive specialist in terms of a coach. So I just want to get y'all reactions, for the listeners and what y'all think. Like, what are we looking at here with the Sixers with this new kind of remade front office? B.Diddy, I know you. We'll let you ride out first with this one. Talk to me.
I mean, I was a big fan of Doc Rivers. I think we're in a reset mode. I don't think it's going to take long, though.
Right.
It's interesting, though, with that move, bringing a gentleman over from Houston. It's like, yo, are we going to make a trade? Are we going to make a move for James Harden?
Yeah. So talk about that, man. Go right into it. Would you? Would you pull the trigger?
Absolutely. Ben, whoever, get James over here.
Everybody else but Embiid?
Everybody but Embiid.
All right.
Everybody but Embiid.
Okay. Steve, go ahead.
I mean, it's just one of the things like
I heard.
I'm going to be honest. Either one of them can go for James. Either one. I mean, you can get rid of Ben or you can get rid of Embiid. Whatever one they want.
I feel like James do want that big man to oop to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
has he ever had one?
Like, yeah, Capella. He got Capella.
He also likes
He
to
did well.
run too.
He likes to run.
They like the. He's gonna like to run, and B doesn't run. The thing about Embiid, sometimes he slows the game down for a lot of guards just want to run. The hires though, it looks like they're looking to implement structure, which they need.
Yep.
They need structure on this team. And to be honest, I don't think a big trade will be coming anytime soon.
I wish it would.
Is going to have to see. Because there's a reason Doc came here. Doc came here because of the 2 stars that he have right now. So I feel like they'll let him implement his system, see what he can get out of it, and if nothing is going the right way, then a trade will come. So that they'll let him get his feet wet, see what he can do with the pieces.
Right.
However, who really needs to go, I always say it, Al Horford. He has to go.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna take that motherfucking contract.
I mean, they might not.
They're gonna have to put a pick in there for to get everything.
They're gonna have to. Yeah, so that's what Morley is for. So he can finagle what it is to try to get some of these pieces out of here, or try to bring in some other veterans that can help this team out. I honestly, personally don't think that the core of the team is going anywhere, which is Ben, Embiid, and Tobias Harris. Even Josh Richardson. I mean, they may trade Josh Richardson if.
Is Josh signed this year? I thought he was done. I thought he was a free agent.
I think he's still under contract.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think he's still under contract, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like the core of the team will still be here. But they do have to make some changes.
I like the moves, though. The moves are good.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it just for what your thought on B.Diddy is this like a crazy switch, crazy top move, just average, over the top? You know, what you think about everything they've done so far? Is this, what I mean? Is it another reason to get excited about Sixers basketball?
I grade the moves up top because that's what we've been yelling at all last year.
Right.
Eventually, those moves will eventually get to the players of what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. But I give what Sixers have done an A
for sure
for off season, and I do hope they do make a move for James Harden. I think that's going to help this team. And like I said, I've been off Ben for a long time with us. Not saying Ben's not going to be a great player down the future, but with our fit, whether it's with Embiid or whoever the situation may be, it's just not a good fit. Right. One of them have to go. If they have to go, I'd rather be Ben, because I feel like you can fit more pieces around Embiid. Mm-hmm. Or if you have a special player like James Harden that can come in with a trade with Houston, with Ben Simmons, I think you're going to get. We're going to be tough to beat, especially in the East.
That's crazy if Harden come. You know what I mean, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I wanted to really just take a step back because
Harden like Philly too.
Yeah,
but
he here like every summer.
Houston said they'd give up anybody but Harden.
Yeah, they're not.
So it's going to be hard to try to pull them away.
No, I agree, and I think Steve will agree. I would say, a high B plus, A minus on all the moves they did. They overhauled the whole back end. So, like you said, you build it from that end and see what Doc can do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But let's go, man. Right back. Second quarter best bet, man.
Bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. We take the dollar.
Now, let's bring it back, dog. There we go.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money.
Damn, I cut that off a little too sharp. Second quarter best bet, man. Hey, keep leading the charge there, bro.
Hey, man,
what you got for me?
We gonna go right back to the well, baby.
Okay.
We gonna hit them Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna believe in Aaron Rodgers. They playing a divisional game, which is usually tough playing the Minnesota Vikings.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, this Minnesota Viking team is garbage. And with that being said, Dalvin Cook is questionable. He's not going to be 100%.
No, he's playing.
He's not going to be 100%. It's a growing injury. Like, they don't just pop back from a growing injury. But at the end of the day, with Dalvin Cook, yeah, that's a big piece for them. Mm-hmm. Playing or not, Green Bay Packers are back in the saddle. In the words of Aaron Rodgers, relax. We got this.
Right.
Green Bay, to me, is a team that's going to be able to push the ball up and down the field. Remind you, Minnesota, didn't they lose to the Atlanta Falcons by like 20 before the bye week?
They lost to a lot of people, bro.
Yeah. So
they did.
if they can't beat, if they allow Atlanta to put up 47, Aaron Rodgers is close to put up 50 points this week.
That was their first one when they beat them.
Right, their first win.
Yeah.
So I really love Green Bay in this pick. I love this week of football. I love Green Bay at -6.5. You're right there below the touchdown. Like, you don't got to buy no points. You right there. I don't see this being a close game. I see it being easily Green Bay will be scoring over 35 points in this game, and the Vikings will be chasing. So
I like it. Steve-O, what you got for me, bro?
I got something that I think y'all might like. I got
not Atlanta though.
Not Atlanta. No. A good 4-team teaser, 6 points.
Let me get my notepad.
I'm going to Steelers.
I like Steelers this week.
So
Outright.
that'll have them. I kind of like them outright too. But that'll give them.
I don't know why that line
plus,
is climbing.
10.5.
Right.
So that's the one on there.
Right.
I also like the Seahawks. That'll get them at +3.
Yeah, I like the Seahawks too. 3.5, right?
No, it's -3 right now.
You said 6.5 teaser, right? Or
No, 6 points. 6
oh,
points.
My bad.
Yeah. No, you good. I like the Rams versus the Dolphins. They're -3. That 6 points to get them at +2.5. And my last team on there is the Colts. The Colts is playing the Lions.
Yeah.
And they're -2.5, so that's 6 points to give them +3.5.
Steve-O.
Yeah, I'm staying away from that game. I don't know.
That Colts game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Colts
nothing
game
about
and
them.
that
You know
Seattle
what?
game.
I'm scratching that Colts game. I overlooked my one team that
Thank
I had.
you.
I'm sorry.
Where we going?
I'm scratching.
Go ahead.
I'm going Tennessee.
Tennessee.
They -7, so that'll get them at -1 against the
Should be a
Bengals.
bounce back game.
Yeah, the Bengals are terrible.
Away. Bengals first quarter, you might want to look at.
I like the Bengals in that
Bengals for the game.
Though, bro, they are tied for the best ATS in the league right now. For whatever reason, they keep these games close.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
the
that'll have them at the Tennessee -1.
Yeah,
so
just
that's
the win.
cool.
But
Yeah.
the only game that they got aired the fuck out, it was the Baltimore game.
Mhm.
Other than that,
Yeah.
every game has been close.
I-
He throws 45, 50 times a
Right.
game, dog.
And they've been
Yeah.
starting early in these last 3 weeks.
Mhm.
I really like them in that. It's at a 7 points. So that means that first quarter will be like +3.5.
Might be even 3.
Yeah. So I like. They've been that first quarter. They've been doing well. I can go back and look.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead,
I'll look
find
at
that.
first quarter.
So my joint is I'm doing a 2-team money line parlay.
Okay.
I'm going with the first half, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then I'm going with the Eagles money line. So it's obviously we know there's a huge game out in B-More with Pittsburgh versus Steelers. I'll go back many years of this rivalry, but if you look at the Steelers in the first half, they're averaging almost 19, 20 points a game. Now on the other side, Baltimore is averaging a lot as well. But I think that the big difference is that Baltimore is facing the number 1 rush defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they're going to force Lamar to throw the ball.
Right.
He's going to have to throw the ball in this game to win.
Right.
And I think, obviously, the world knows it. The league knows it. And Pittsburgh especially knows it. If they get ahead early, this game could very well be a win for them. And they could win outright, like B.Diddy was talking about. I like Pittsburgh in this spot. I expect them to be ready. I expect this game to go a lot like the Tennessee game, where they jumped out early and Tennessee had to kind of catch up with them. Give me the Steelers for that first half. And it's +150. It's a 2-to-1 play.
So Steelers money line first half.
Steelers money line first half
Okay.
+150, and then the Eagles obviously is a big money line at -500. Now, there's some other value in other places. You could probably get a better money line. I don't know. The line is scary to me in the Eagles game, and we'll talk about that later. But
9.5.
no, That shit is at
10.5.
11, dog.
No, I see it at 10.5.
Did it drop back down? I
Yeah,
saw that shit go
10.5.
all the way to 11, and I'm just like, they're a 2-4, 2-5 team
True.
getting 11 points.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they
they
need to
got
chill.
I guess a bad defense plus a rookie
And
quarterback
they,
though.
and they pretty much got a fire sale going over in Dallas.
No, they do. Nah, I mean, I get it. We'll get to that. We'll jump into that after this little halftime break. So usually we take a break here. As you can see, my homie got the hoodies are on. This is a exclusive, so you probably won't be able to get that. But the hoodie. The hoodies are up on the website www.moneypotpodcast.com. Go check it out. We have the shirts. We also have the Black Panther merch on there as well. The Black Panther shirts are specifically for the Power Mentoring summer camp. We are already sending and sponsoring some kids to go out to a summer camp. And as you know, the craziness that we're seeing right now, these kids need something to go to and do.
Facts.
So even though we don't promote gambling to our youth and anything like that, but we can still be a part of the community and still give back. So make sure when you go in there, you see the Black Panther, half of those proceeds are going to the Power Mentoring Summer Camp group. We already, right now, we sold a couple, so we already got one kid. Our goal is to get at least 3 kids. It's a good amount of money to get there, so hopefully we can reach our goal and get the 3 kids. So go ahead and go on to www.MoneyPot Podcast. Make sure you get a shirt. If not, just DM me on IG. If you see me on Facebook, just send me a shout, and then we'll get you. We have limited supplies, but we'll get you a shirt if we have any left. And we do actually. We have a good amount left. So make sure you get back.
Definitely support, man. Definitely support.
Indeed.
So also, you will see on the website, there's going to be things changing. So stick with me, and I apologize for the maintenance. We have a membership pilot group that we've been kind of testing with, and B.Diddy's been leading the motherfucking charge with all kinds of plays coming out.
Yep.
So a lot of people have been hitting me up about, how can I get in a membership group. We're just making sure and vetting the process to make sure that when we send plays, they're getting out, they're working through all the systems that we have in place. I promise you those membership prices will be online fairly soon, but we're still working. The website's going to get an overhaul, so we're just working in the background. We typically do things kind of different, but we want to give you guys as much value as we can. So just stick with me, and please go follow, subscribe, like, the whole spiel. There's a subscribe button on one of these corners. Make sure you hit that. If you listen on the audio, make sure you leave a rating. Tell us how we're doing. We need to understand that criticism so we can give you the best show possible.
And can I add real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Especially for the package that's going to be coming up soon as we starting to vet the process. We only give you 4 picks. Each of us give 4 picks, right? So I guess we'll get a couple picks within the 4 of each one of us. And we're only talking about the weekend. Like, I bet all week, right? We collab all week about what we're doing.
Facts.
And that's not just football. It's when baseball's here. It's when basketball's here, which is going to be around the corner. Soccer right here, right now. You know what I mean? Like, so these packages are going to have those games in there.
That boy's something special on soccer.
Crazy. Yesterday was 6 or 7.
That boy's something special on soccer.
So it's out here. We got the picks for y'all. Definitely tune in. The packages won't be too crazy. We're gonna knock you in the head, but we definitely need the support and for us to keep this thing going. So if I'm gonna eat, I want y'all to eat. At the end of the day, if we eat, we want y'all to eat.
Facts.
Yes, sir. Third quarter bet, man. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
That money's coming. That money's coming.
Ching, ching, bling, bling.
Hold up. For a pimp. You know what I mean? It feel good to have hair again, I'll tell you that.
He don't even know what to do with it.
Right. Since I'm feeling good, I'll start us off right here on this third quarter best bet.
We
doing
got
a 3-team, 10-point teaser.
10-point teaser, 3-team. Okay, that's at minus 130, right?
We going Monday night.
Ooh.
We going Tampa.
Ooh.
Like it.
We getting them at -2.5. They're -12 right now. We already know Tampa is a Super Bowl team. Spoiler alert: they're 7.5 to 1 to win the bowl. Really,
that thing
really
dropped
really
drastically.
good value though.
But it was at 12 right before AB signed.
It's still really good value on that team. That offense is loaded.
Yeah.
And they said they're putting AB in the slot, which I don't like too much. But
Shit.
they're comparing him to like a ridiculous
You
like
can
Wes
put him-
Walker.
You can put
you know
him
what I mean?
anywhere.
Which is crazy because Miller's balling though. So
Yeah,
Miller about to hit that back seat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not AB,
bye,
though.
bye.
He not AB though.
You
Motherfucker, not AB.
Yeah, you
though.
can put AB
You know,
anywhere.
But
on
is
the
Godwin
field.
back yet?
No, he's out.
So-
He's still hurt.
He
So
broke
you-
his finger. He broke his finger
But
last week.
that's what they said. They said they're gonna put him in the slot.
Yeah,
That's
he'll be at
what
the 2. He'll be right. He'll be
know
at the
what I
2
mean?
in a second.
So, but going back, what you guys might not know is that the Giants O line, there was a COVID scare, so they sent that offensive
No
line
practice.
home. So that is a disruptor, obviously, coming into with Tampa coming in. The game is still supposed to be scheduled, so I still like the play. I think Tampa wins easily by 2 scores. Then we're going to the Raiders, plus 12.5. And I'm going against Cleveland. Cleveland is a very public team. Baker is coming off a big game, 5 touchdowns, a career game, and I'm fading that. I don't think he can follow up with this. I don't really care about Beckham. Beckham is obviously a star. He's lost some of his fizzle since he's been in Cleveland. You have to know where he is, obviously, but he really wasn't, a huge part of. He was a huge part of that offense, but he wasn't producing like he was. And Baker seems to do better when Beckham's not out, per the numbers. But shout out to Nelson Aguilar for the Raiders.
Trash.
Playing like a number 1 receiver nowadays.
Oh, my
Trash.
God.
You know what I mean? But if you look at this schedule with the Raiders, they're 3-3. They play Carolina, they play New Orleans, they play New England, they play Buffalo, they play KC, and they play Tampa. That's got to be easily top 5 toughest schedule in the league. They came out on the other side 500 and even got some big wins over some big teams like KC. I'm getting them double-digit dogs with the plus 12.5
Yeah, I like that.
Raiders. And then, like we just talked about before, I'm going with Cincy. I had the Eagles in here. I crossed them off. That line kind of scares me. I don't know why. It just does.
What scares you about that?
You looking at my minus?
You about to get him at minus like 2.
0.5.
Yeah, no, 0.5. It would be minus 0.5.
You think they're gonna lose?
No. Because I got them in another play,
Okay,
and I didn't want to go,
Bunch of-
back to back.
Got you.
So, going Cincy here plus 17. They haven't lost by 17 except for once, more than 17, more than double digits all year. Even though they're 1-5, they're 5-1 against the spread. They're actually one of the top teams against the spread. Mixon's out. They're not going to be able to run the ball. Actually, Tennessee's defense is actually kind of trash. They give up almost 28 to 29 points per game. Their third starting corner's out, who's going to take care, who's going to cover Boyd. I like Burrows to keep this game close. He's going to throw for 40 attempts. He's going to have 300 yards. I think they keep it within a touchdown. Give me Cincy plus 17. Lock it in. Steve-O, what you got for me?
I'm going back to my guy Russell.
Uncle Russ.
I like Russell on this.
He
one.
let us down last week.
He did. I mean,
Couple times.
and it was crazy because I think I went to the store when it was up 10
Yeah.
late in the 4th, and
These
then
3
I'm like,
picks.
whoa, it's tied up now. But however, I don't think he lets another division opponent beat him. It's a bounce back game. They're -3. I'll like to take it down to 2.5 just to buy, so the hook, so it won't be a push.
When you see this, baby, know that Daddy is the only one who ate one of your cookies.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not a fan of chocolate
look soft,
chip.
too,
I
man.
apologize.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll grab one later.
Yeah, it's just Russell, man. He's playing well. He had a lot of mistakes last week, and I don't think that happens again. San Fran is still banged up. Whatchamacallit's out. Debo Samuel's out. Mozart is out. they playing with like a 4th string running back because the other guy got hurt.
He looked good though. Hasty or whatever his name is.
No, the other guy looked better. He got hurt at the end on like the sideline at a San Fran game. He was actually carrying him. I can't think of his name. But now this is like they're down to like their 4th string running back. And McKinnon is still playing, but
I think they said Coleman. They're hoping Coleman can play.
okay. But yeah, give me Russ, man. They out there. They got a good. I mean, and my guy, man, he's just balling.
DK?
No, not
Tyler?
DK, but DK that
Did y'all
that
see
hawk
fucking
down
rundown.
that was impressive.
Whoa! You know how much money that saved me? You know how much money that saved
was
me, bro?
impressive. That
You-
was impressive.
Stallion.
I
That's
told you
running
what I
down
said.
there.
I said he looked like Brian running in equipment.
That
That-
motherfucking
But
stallion
no,
running, bro.
Tyler Lockett, man. Tyler Lockett.
Tyler like a
is-
ball. He
he's
definitely balled.
balling.
That stat line was crazy
yeah.
last week.
The most underrated receiver in the league.
Yeah,
For sure.
and I still
Yeah.
don't like. It's just I don't know. It's just something about him, but he's balling.
B.Diddy, bring us home, bro. What you got? Uh-oh.
We're gonna keep it simple.
Simple. Go ahead.
I got the Rams.
Do you?
3.5. We're gonna buy a half a point. If you want to buy a point, get juicy, get a half, get a full point, bring it under the 3. Miami Dolphins
all
make
like no damn
make a
Eley.
change. Miami Dolphins make a change from
Fat
quarterback
old
and brings in Tua, and I like Tua.
Right.
I just think his first game
Against a great defense.
against a defense that he has to see Aaron Donald and one of the best cornerbacks in the league and Jalen Ramsey.
Agree.
It's like I get it,
Yeah, man. I was.
but that's a welcome to the NFL type of situation here.
Yeah, man.
I seen how excited he was even when he played the week before when he got in. He sat down at the 50-yard line. He was taking it all in. So I respect all that, but at the same time, I see how much he's gonna be coming in with his stomach upside down. First NFL game starting. Rams are a consistent team. They run the football well. They play action well. They play defense well. Although they haven't really played too many tough teams. They played the NFC East and a couple other games here. They haven't really been challenged. I don't think this is going to be a challenge for them. I think the team will need to. Miami team will have to like gather early. So I like the Rams to take it here, buy a point, buy a half a point. Rams will keep it, keep their focus. They don't stray too much off their game plan. I like them here. I like them big actually.
Yeah, man. I wanted to fade Tua too because you have a rookie quarterback
Rookie
coming
QB.
in mid-season. He's coming off a bye, but I'm trying to read between the lines here, man, because you have to think that Tua is a downgrade, right? Like, is Tua a downgrade from Fitzmagic?
It goes back to the practice. They must have seen something in practice
They
that
have
he's
to
doing
see
well.
something.
They have to.
They have to, right?
Right, yeah.
Or this,
I'll
was
give it
this
to
the
I'll give you
plan
this.
the
I'll
whole
give you
time?
this. I'm not touching this game if Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing.
Right.
I'm not
right,
playing. I'm not touching the game.
Right.
I am touching the game now because I
Tua.
know the rookie quarterback coming in for his first action against a Rams team that's warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Going against the best defensive player in the league, the second or first best defensive cornerback in the league. It's going to be up sledding for Tua. He's going to see coverages he haven't seen before. He's going to see speed he haven't seen before.
See, that was my thing. Is this like practice speed and game speed? Obviously,
different.
we all know it's
Different.
completely
But here's
different.
my thing.
And Rams
Look,
going to be licking their chops.
Yeah, this is my
Right.
thing when I told y'all before with the start. If this is your future, which he is,
Right.
why not? If you see something in practice, if you feel as though this kid is ready, then that's
He's
that's,
got to
that's,
be
if
up.
they-
He must think he's better than Fitz
I
at
mean,
this point.
If
He's gotta
Miami
be
wasn't
up
running,
there.
for me, if Miami wasn't in a running for a playoff spot, I make that. If they were like 2-4 right now, fine, make the switch. But when they're 3-3 and they got a chance, and inside your conference, the Patriots are falling out. Like you got a lot of turmoil. Like you are actually now in the second spot, can possibly push for the first spot. I don't make
I was
those
about
changes,
to say,
but it's here
I'm about
now.
to look it up now. Like I think if they
I feel like they
Like,
they
if
just
they
feel
win-
like they see something that
let's go to
a lot of
standings.
people
Let's go
don't
to
see.
standings.
a lot of people don't see.
NFL.
And it's crazy because I
NFL.
love that pick because that's we both doubled down this week on one of them.
He was there. I can go to standings. Yeah.
this is college, dog. What am
No,
I
he was
doing?
right there.
Yeah, real quick. I'm just gonna look at the stands because I was trying to wrap my head around this play. So they're 3-3 right now. They're second in their division.
Yeah.
The Buffalo's AFC, and I Buffalo might even lose this week, bro. I'm not confident.
Their conference is up for grabs.
Yeah, right. So their conference is up for grabs, and in my head, I'm just thinking like, for them to make this move, they still think that Tua puts them in the best situation.
Or they feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick. We all know what he is. He has some hot games, but he's not going to take you nowhere. Where is he going to take you?
He was doing a good job so far.
No, I'm saying, where is he going to take you? Like look at his history.
Where
is he going to take you? Nowhere.
Nah, I mean, they beat probably a hobbled San Fran before San Fran kind of got back on track. They beat a Jacksonville team. They lost to New England. They lost to Buffalo. They lost to all good teams. They lost to Seattle.
They lost in a conference.
Yeah. Well, they lost to Buffalo. You know what I mean? So,
But I'm saying, like, where is Ryan Fitzpatrick taking the team?
Right.
Nowhere.
You're right. Nah. Yeah, I mean it's a crazy game that they play. So I mean I hope it pays off.
Not this week though.
Yeah, I was staying away from this.
Not this week.
I was saying I like the play. I would lean Rams myself, but Tua is such an unknown. You just don't know what you're going to get. So shout out to you still on there, Bree Screws. Shout out to B Screws because like I said, man. You missed it early in the show. We got these hot L's. These hot L's for you Dallas Cowgirl fans. It's Dallas week, and it's a different type of week when it's Dallas week. You already know when you're in Philly. I was writing some notes down about, like, when did I actually start?
Hey, this shit is hoppy as hell, bro. That shit is hoppy.
Yeah,
that's hoppy.
It's hoppy.
That's not hoppy to you?
Nah, not like IPAs.
That's
like,
all. That's like
IPAs is like hoppy.
That's hoppy.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
All right, my bad. I ain't gonna cut you off.
No, you good. Nah, I fuck with this, John. Mary Monkey. Yo, shout out to Victory, man. Make sure you give me a call so we can get a sponsorship or something.
Hey.
You know what I mean? But I was going back and thinking in my head, like, when did this hate for Dallas happen? And it's just crazy because it's just ingrained.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just trying to think, when did it
I was
start?
at the stadium when we booed Michael Irvin. He was paralyzed. Like, I was there. I was in the stadium. The vet. We was like, boo.
Right.
The boy couldn't move. He was paralyzed. When I realized it, like, yo, that was fucked up.
I was about to say, I'm laughing at this fucked up.
Right, but that's what it was.
Right.
It's always been ingrained.
Yeah, no, and I was trying to think, and I'm like, I just remember going back to the Buddy Ryan days.
Buddy Ryan,
you know
pickle
juice. And it was just, you know what I mean? It just was there. Like, if you're from Philly, you just hate Dallas.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Definitely don't fuck with
You
him.
know what I mean? So, Steve-O, man, tell me about this game. What you see in this game? We're getting healthy. You know, I'm assuming that the word is Peters is moving back to left tackle.
Right.
You know, I don't know if that's a upgrade or downgrade.
I mean, it's just something they got to do because they're going to move Mailata out to the right.
Well, Lane's back. Lane's playing.
No, I think he's definitely playing right this week.
Who?
Jordan Mailata. They said he's going to move to the right. Yeah.
I thought Lane was playing.
I mean, if Lane, but see, the thing about Lane, man, he's not going to make it through a game. He hasn't really made it through a game. So maybe they look at it as a week. All right, we're going to start Jordan Mailata and have Lane sit out because we go into a bye, so they give him extra time, you know, to rehab or what it is. But from what I was reading, the starting line this week was Jason Peters at left tackle and Mailata at right. Yeah.
I think I saw that Lane was going to play. I think what's it? How you pronounce his name? Mailata.
Yeah.
I think I personally think he would be better on the right side. That's just my personal opinion. But obviously you got Lane there, so Lane ain't going nowhere.
Your boy back.
Who?
Philly Will back.
They put him on the
Will
block.
Parks. Yeah, I did see that he's possibly on the block.
He's on the block.
Yeah, I
He
did
on the
see
blocks?
that. Yeah, I did see that. I mean,
He didn't play.
He almost cost the game last week. If Evan Ingram didn't drop that pass, yeah, That was on Will Parks.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a bad one. But anyway, like this game, I see it as a game that we should dominate. I see Jalen Reagor is supposed to play this week.
That's gonna be huge.
Oh, good to see.
Yeah, definitely good to see.
I'm a believer in what's the boy homie name? Fogum.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah,
Travis
I'm
Fulgham.
a believer. I'm a believer. At first, I wasn't because it was just getting too nutty. Like they was making shirts and all kinds of shit.
He's been
Like,
playing.
I mean,
He's been
but
balling.
they were comparing him to T.O. Dog. Like, chill, man.
Yeah, I ain't see that.
Like,
I ain't see
Buddy
that.
had a great game. I'm not taking anything.
He had a
away.
great stretch.
He had a great game. And then
Yeah,
the
he
one,
got-
and then the game after that. I mean, I broke it down to myself. Like the fourth quarter pass in Baltimore. Wentz is falling back on 1 foot. It was 4th and 12. He threw it up. 2 guys missed. He caught the touchdown. Now, granted, I'm not taking anything away from
He
him.
made the play on the ball.
He made the play. But you take that stat away,
It's-
he would have
you
had
can't-
like
you can't take it away.
man. You take it away, he had like 5
You
catches.
can't
for
take it
40
away.
yards.
You can't take it
You're
away.
right. You can't. And then last game he showed out too. I think he had like 7 catches for like 80.
So
90 yards.
He's balling.
Yeah,
He's balling.
Yeah,
been
he's balling, so-
he's been the
What-
most
And
consistent.
the person we
receiver.
thought it was going to ball was Ward, and he's kind of took over that Ward
Well,
spot.
Ward actually
Ward's a
plays.
slot,
he's
though.
Yeah, he's a
been
slot.
playing good.
Yeah,
He's
I
been
like
playing
the
good.
core guys we got.
Yeah,
There.
and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think this is what I told Nate. Me personally, I like that the younger guys, even Hightower is getting better as more reps as he's getting.
Imagine we had Justin Jefferson.
I mean, we don't
we
have
don't.
it.
We
Yeah,
don't,
we don't
bro.
have it.
We imagine we had DK Metcalf.
Right. We don't
Imagine. have him.
Imagine
Right, we don't have him.
bad upper management.
We don't have him.
really.
Hello.
Not really. Honestly, I don't think it's bad.
I think you ain't giving Rhaegar a chance.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give him a
he's
chance.
not-
I'm looking
Like,
forward to
he's-
seeing him.
I think from
He-
from the
I
small
hope.
glimpse that we saw.
Yeah, his
Listen,
first
the
game.
bar- the bar is
kid a
set.
player.
The bar is set.
For who?
Not
For Rager.
necessarily. Not necessarily.
No, it's not.
No, the bar not set.
No, it's not. I mean, it's his first year. He's on a team where they don't just they spread the ball around a lot. They tight ends is really they main targets. And coming back to that, like this week we getting Dallas Goedert back.
Is he playing?
Yeah. He's practiced all week. They said he's more than likely a go on Sunday. And that's huge. That's a huge upgrade.
You know what I hate about these Cowboy fans? They're always talking about them damn old ass green trophies.
Yeah. Ain't nobody worried about that.
Nobody wearing them old ass
So
trophies.
we'll
man.
see, man. I think it's going to be a good game. It's a game that the Eagles should not overlook because if you overlook it, you can easily lose.
Yeah, I don't think they're
But
going to this game.
again, it's with a rookie,
better not
a rookie,
fucking lose.
a rookie quarterback. Like we don't
7th
even-
round rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
from James Madison.
honestly, I think Dallas is in. They already made their mind up that they're going to tank.
Yeah, no, we talked about that. It wouldn't
Who they
surprise
taking
me.
for though?
A quarterback.
Well, who?
I know it's going to be obviously Lawrence.
They ain't taking that bad. The Jets
But-
is here.
Yeah, right. But then it's the kid from North Dakota State. I think is supposed to be all right. He's
He
supposed to be
stopped
the
playing.
second.
He only played one game. Was like, all right, I'm going.
Or Justin Fields
Yeah,
if we come
you got
up.
Fields up there too. Like you're gonna have some quarterbacks up there in the top 3 picks. Because I mean Dallas really might go 1-12. I mean no 1-15. My bad 1-16. I mean they just fucking suck.
No, I think they won 2 games already.
Who?
Dallas. They won 2 games.
Oh, yeah, they did win 2 games. And that's the thing about this line. That's just why this line scares me. Because we're a 2-5 team, right? We are getting healthy, but it's a division game.
But they got a third string, 7th round rookie.
They still
at
have Zeke,
quarterback.
though.
Who? He hasn't played like himself
Man,
yet.
he's always.
But see, they
who
playing
kills us?
against
Who kills us? Who
they're
kills us?
playing against 3 backup linemen as well. They're not playing against. They don't have that line that he used to running behind,
You
Did
right.
see Andy Dalton last week?
and that's huge. That's
That-
huge.
That line did that.
That's huge, bro.
Yeah. No, I know.
That line did that.
I know.
No,
It's
that
gonna be
was
rough.
that was a
It's
terrible
gonna be
hit.
rough
That
sledding
was
for
a
them.
terrible
Yeah.
hit. He should be suspended. That was a
Shout-
horrible hit.
Shout out
Nobody backed him up though.
No, he didn't. Nobody
That's
did.
fucked up.
That was fucked
What type
up.
of shit is that? That's the locker room right there though.
Yeah.
That's the
I mean,
locker room.
it's just because they soft over there in Dallas, man. Fuck out of here. Give me a score of the game, bros, before we move on. 4th quarter.
Eagles by
Oops,
10.
Shit. What you got? You think they win by 10? You think they cover the spread?
Eagles score over
I mean,
30.
The spread
say
is
31,
10.5, but I think
31-14.
So if y'all so confident, why is this not like a play?
I got him in my next play. Just not by himself.
Oh.
Not outright. Come on now.
Well,
They
why
st-
not?
Eagles still trash too now. Let's
Right,
go.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
But the
that's what I'm
Cowboys is
saying.
worse though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
like
a
the
fact.
Eagles is garbage, and the Cowboys is garbage on fire.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. They trash truck juices.
Trash
with the
truck
juice. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's so we right there.
All right, I believe it. All right, we about to wrap it up, man. Fourth quarter bet, man. Steve-O, what you got for me?
Wait. Do anybody from the NFC East deserve to make the playoffs this year? Like this shit is really wild. If you start looking at these records.
no, only because it's
Is because we have
you
to,
gotta
right?
have to, yeah.
But it's kind of crazy to think about what's going to happen here. You're going to have possibly a 6-win team, 5-1 team make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wow.
It happens.
When did the last time the NFC East been this week?
Whew.
Has it ever been this week?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I saw a stat like the last time a division was this week was like the 30s.
Oh my
I
God.
think
like-
it's.
it
I
was
think. I
ridiculous.
think this one we could kind of give
Kinda
it
what?
give it an excuse because of all of the injuries that all of the teams have had, especially the Eagles, Dallas. They lost their starting quarterback. They lost their whole line. We lost our line. I mean, it's excusable because they're not this bad at full strength. It's not like we're at full strength. Dallas isn't at full strength, to be honest. So it's not like we're playing this bad at full strength.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we was playing, if we had all our starters, Alshon, Deshaun, all of these guys playing, and we was this bad, then it'd be absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out
But-
to Alshon the GOAT, man. He's getting $20 million. Just chilling.
Just chilling. Yeah,
Just chilling.
yeah.
He ain't playing at all, dog.
So yeah, what is that about?
I think he's on the
He
block.
playing this. I mean, look. If you look at it, we talk about this all the time. We talk about how these players need to take the money and don't rush themselves or try to put themselves for the team. And look, you see what happened with Dak, right? Alshon is not going out there to play. He's got $20 million coming. He ain't gonna get this again. You think Alshon gonna get $20 million next year? You out of your goddamn mind. This might be the last time he see them zeros like this. I'm not mad at him.
Fucking Dak.
I'm not mad at him at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I guess my fourth quarter, I'm going with the Rams. That's why I said I love that pick.
There you
B.Diddy.
go.
I like the Rams
That's
at
two
minus,
picks. We got
minus-
Saints and the Rams double back.
minus-
Yeah,
minus
you got
2.5.
Double
I like
play?
the
Double.
Yeah, I like the
Double.
Rams at minus 2.5. That way, you know,
Nice. Let's
they
get
can
it.
win by a field goal. But I don't see them losing again.
You just up my
Uh,
bet. You just up my
yeah.
my unit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't.
Just up my unit.
Yeah, I don't see them losing at all to Miami.
B.Diddy, what up?
I'm up. I got a teaser for y'all, man.
Oh,
3-team teaser, baby. Something special.
what we got? 10 point
10.3 team teaser. I'm going to Eagles.
birds.
Right? I'm going to Eagles.
The birds.
I'm going right back to Green Bay. Put them on the plus side. I believe it's going to be 3.5 on the plus side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going KC at 9.5. They're going to win by three touchdowns. But they're definitely going to win by more than 10. They playing who? They playing Delaware State Hornets. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow on Sunday. That's who they playing.
I
Let's
ain't
go.
mad at it. I like it.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. KC don't win by 10?
Oh, was it dropped? Oh yeah,
It's
'cause
19 and a half.
Yeah. It was.
Have you ever seen a line like that?
It was at like 21.
It was at 20 at one point.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, sheesh.
And you still couldn't take Jets. Like, you still could at 21. You like,
you
man,
weren't touching the Jets.
you couldn't touch the Jets.
No, I wasn't touching the Jets.
They gonna get their ass whooped. And I think whatchamacall's out.
Who?
Crowder's out.
Yeah, he is out. He was out last game, I thought.
No, he was out there hobbling around.
Was he?
Yeah,
Was he?
because he's on my
All right.
fantasy.
Well, I'll bring it home. I'm going with the over in the Seattle-San Fran game.
Okay, what is
Going
that?
with the over
51?
54.
50. Damn. 51 sounds so good. 54?
Well, let me
Garoppolo to
break it down for
Mhm.
you.
Break it down.
Let me break it down for you. Seattle is 5-0-1 if every game was 54 and over.
Okay.
So they've only pushed on that 54, but every other game is going over the 54 points. I'm going right back to the well, like you just said. I had them on that over with the Seattle-Arizona game. There's no run game. Like, San Fran's going to want to try to run the ball, but they just don't have anybody to run the ball. And Garoppolo, actually, I'm not a big Garoppolo fan, but he actually looked good the last 2 games. And you know Seattle's putting up 30. That's a given. Like, Seattle's putting up 30. You know what I mean? So, and then Seattle's, all their running backs are hurt. They just signed somebody to the practice squad. So that means Russ is going to be running, passing, doing it all like he always does. I think this game is in San Fran.
Yeah, who running backs is hurt?
Seattle.
No, they Carlos Hyde is in.
Nah, he's got a hamstring injury.
Damn.
I thought it was a shoulder.
No,
It's a hamstring, dog.
I thought I saw he was playing though.
He might play,
Yeah.
but he's got a hamstring injury. That's why they signed a running back. Like Carson's out. Who was the second one? Homer is not looking like he's going to be a go.
Shy Penny. No, Hyde. Yeah, Hyde is a hamstring.
Yeah, Hyde has he's doubtful at this point.
Which is crazy because it was a shoulder.
You know what I mean? So then you look on the other side. They hoping Coleman gets back.
How you pull your hammy when you had a shoulder injury?
I think they got the guy Hasty. McKinnon's been battling what they call tired legs. You know what I mean? Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Debo Samuel's out, and so is Wilson Jr. He just went down. You know what I mean? So they need Coleman to come back, because if not, I mean, but if we look at this defense, this Seattle defense is trash. They can't stop anybody. You know what I mean? So I see this game
It'll be a good one.
big scoring game. We know Seattle's going to put 30 up. So I see 32-27, 34-28, 34-33, 35-24 type game. Lock it in. Give me the over, man. Seattle, San Fran. I mean,
Nice.
so let's do a quick recap of the bets real quick. I got them all written down. B.Diddy, lock of the week is
Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Is that minus 14?
12.
Minus 12. All right, minus 12. Me and Steve on the locks of the weeks, we're going a double lock here. New Orleans, minus 4. Then we come right back. B. Diddy's going Green Bay, minus 6.5. Steve's got a 6-point teaser. 4-team, 6-point teaser, Pittsburgh, Seattle, the Rams, and Tennessee. I am going with a 2-team parlay. First half, Pittsburgh, money line, Eagles. That's a 2-to-1 play. That means it plays 2-to-1. You put $100, you win 2. Third quarter bet, I got a 3-team, 10-point teaser. We got Cincy, the Raiders, and Tampa Bay. Steve-O, you got Seattle. B. Diddy, you going with the Rams. You buying a point, minus 1.5, and then to take us home, Steve coming right back with a double like here with the Rams, buying a point as well. B. Diddy's got a 3-team, 10-point teaser. We're going to Eagles, Green Bay, KC, and I'm taking us home with the over, Seattle, San Fran, 54. Man, we're going to make y'all some money, dog. That's all I got to say. We're going to make y'all some money. Follow, like, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. B. Diddy, Steve-O, Moss Money. We out. Be
Happy
safe
Halloween.
out there, man.
Peace.
I got to get up and turn the joint off.
Edit.
Edit. The mud joint went off.